he wants to go and play, he can go play. But I'm going to start our little thing on time at 6:30. See, it's 6:31. I started right at 6:30. I deserve money for that. Oh my gosh, this week has been wild. Um,
Are we live yet? Are we live yet?
yeah, we're live. You only have to say it once.
USA.
Somebody called it. Somebody called it the Great what the Great International Sleepover. It's like it's actually pretty on point. Happy Juneteenth, Kaz. I know you. What are you doing to celebrate? Crickets. Crickets.
The videos I've seen are terrible.
Oh, they're awful. The one you sent me, I was like, I had just left the store, and I was like, oh, I wonder what he sent me. And then I was like, you know what?
Yes,
I'm going to wait.
That one. Yeah, you can. Oh, yeah, that was might have made you right.
Yeah.
I mean, literally opened X, and that was the first thing I saw. I was like, today's going to be a good day, Tater.
Oh my God. Yeah. So I have new neighbors that live next door to me, and I think I hate them. They come by every weekend to knock on the door because they want to meet me, and every day I have like a window in my front door, and I look out, make eye contact, shake my head no, put the curtain back, and walk away.
That reminds me. So last week about 9 o'clock, somebody knocked on the door. I was at work already. Wife didn't get up and answer it. Yesterday, I would say it was yesterday. Yeah, it was yesterday. Knocked on the door. I have a sign out there that says "No soliciting." Do you people not be? Why would I want to buy something from somebody that can't read? It says "No soliciting." Why would I even?
It's a good question.
I was in there. I was getting ready for work, and I hear her telling them, "No, we're good." Well, you've had your alarm system. First of all, how do you know, you nosy bastard? How do you know I have an alarm system? How long I've had it? What I've got? What this, and this? And I'm sitting here with my pew-pews like, go ahead and keep talking. And I start walking to the door about the time she comes in. I was fixing it. I was going to be very, very uncouth.
Yeah, that's a good way to put it.
Yeah, because my first words were going to be, do you know how to read? Because if you don't know how to read, I can't help you. You can't do nothing for me. But you want me to change alarm systems, and it says no soliciting.
Yeah, I don't have any of those.
He wasn't knocking door to door. He drove up to the house to knock on the door. So it's like, okay, you punk bitch. I'm starting off early with the B words. You punk bitch.
Yeah, I don't knock on my door to try to sell me something. You're gonna get a very bad reaction. I only know that it's my neighbor because the neighbor on the other side of him is one of my oldest friends, and he texted incoming. That's all he said. I was like, what the fuck is he talking about? Knock, knock, knock. I was like, wait. And so I said back, is it you? He goes, why would I text you if it's me? You're stupid. I was like, okay, fair point.
I just sent you the second team that I'm rooting for after USA. Can't say nothing.
Did you see that somebody, the reflecting pool, they sabotaged it. They filled it with basically fertilizer to get it to turn green again.
And after he spent millions of dollars to...
Yeah, somebody went in, and I can guarantee you it's one of those damn liberal dipshits that's like, I am so oppressed. Capitalism is the worst. Are you filming me in HD on that Sony cam? Okay, okay, use the light. Move the light over. I'm so get my Nikes. Make sure you get my Nikes in this because they need to know. They need to know. It's one of those cocksuckers. Um,
I would think that it was. I would think they would have cameras to just for that.
yeah, that's what
I would.
I guess because it's just they're probably at the other monuments, but probably not at the reflecting pool. Um, says National Guard troops are monitoring the Lincoln Memorial reflecting pool like hawks after a man was arrested for jumping into the pool, ripping sealant off the bottom. So they filled it up with some sort of basically doo doo fertilizer, and now some dude's trying to rip the sealant off the bottom. I'm just like, start killing these dudes, and then post their dead bodies at the end and go, he was being a dumbass. You want to be a dumbass? I'm looking at you, blue hair. You want to be a dumbass? We're waiting.
Well, what happens when one ends up floating?
I don't know.
I'm just wondering. I mean,
It's
eventually, somebody's going to have enough of the idiots.
I'm just getting to the point where I genuinely hate these people.
Oh,
Like,
I do too, because it's like people travel to go look at this place, and they look at it, and because it's a monument, but yet you want to deface this monument. How about we find out where they live
and deface that.
and
Well, the problem is that they're renting, so like you're not.
well, it doesn't matter what they're renting. All their stuff is in it. Let's. I mean, a bottle of Everclear, I'll pay for it. Um, the bottom of your shirt, you rip it off, and you use my cigar lighter, and you Molotov cocktail that shit. And when their shit goes up, and it's gonna be like, okay, so you just cost us taxpayers however much money to clean the reflecting pool.
Mm-hmm.
So now you're gonna have to pay to replace all your stuff because your insurance ain't gonna cover it all.
Oh God, no. Yeah. I just sent you probably one of the worst things I've ever sent you.
Did you see what I sent you?
Yeah, I did. I'm trying to, because if I click on it, it's
Yeah, you can't click on that. Don't show that.
I'm not gonna show it. I'm not gonna show it. It's wonderful.
You're terrible.
It's one of the worst things.
That's so wrong. That, ladies and gentlemen, if he accidentally clicks on that and you don't see us next week, that is why. So bad.
It's like I saw that. Like, what is that? Then I read the description. I was like, that's awful. Oh God! All right, I better get this audio part started.
Yeah. No. Is this true? Tell me. Oh, that's so good. So good. I wish we could talk. Some of these things that I see on here, if we could talk about it, it would be so much fun.
Well, we can. We just got to, be prepared for the consequences.
Yeah, that one I just sent you, we can't talk about, but it's funny. It's true. I just looked it up. It's true.
All right, here we go.
All right.
Now recording.
Episode 129, Nine Times Podcast. We don't give a shit about your opinion. I'm Mac.
I'm Kaz. Go USA. I'm watching a guy in Vietnam kicking a snake. There's a cobra coming after him, and he's kicked it in the face 4 times and kicked it back in the water. He's like, no more. That's what I'm talking about. That's what the USA did today to Australia. Just kept kicking them in the face.
In football, soccer, whatever the hell they call it, where a bunch of grown men run around a field like a bunch of little kids and then act like they're tough. That.
The funny thing is, though, as much as I enjoy watching the World Cup, they fall down like they're playing in the NBA, like they've been fouled.
In the NHL, they call it embellishment. They embellish a lot in soccer.
Yeah. Oh, they do. It's always been it's a deal, and even the announcers will be like, "Well, that's part of the game because they're trying to get a foul on you to get the ball, especially if like you've got the turnover or something like that." But today, Australia was trying to play rugby when they were down 2-0 and were playing soccer, and they were trying to. It was rugby ball because they were getting pretty rough, and when USA would give it back to them, they didn't like it. They didn't like it.
I
It's like
th-
y'all play rugby. I understand that's a very tough sport, but boys, we play American football and we like to knock your head off your shoulders
mhm.
for fun.
They
So go
need
ahead.
to. So here's my idea for a new style soccer that I think every American and Canadian could probably get behind. We institute hockey rules. Shrink the field down. Uh, give the goalie a bunch of armor, and then in the first period, if you want to throw down, like the ref has to let it go till somebody falls on the ground. Uh, assert your dominance, and then the USA just goes and gets UFC guys, and we'll win the. No,
Oh
it'd be
yeah.
more fun. Dude, I cannot be bothered. It's just the absolute worst thing. My worst sport is the one where they have the big giant spanking paddle and the three sticks. Uh,
Oh,
cricket.
cricket. I've never
Oh,
watched cricket. I can't. I don't understand any of it.
I don't either.
I'm not going to try. Um I haven't gave a reference to it in a long time. Big Bang Theory. Raj is trying to get a girl from India, and him and Howard are watching cricket, and they're talking, and Howard's just like, "Well, I gotta go." That's it. That's me and cricket. I can't. I don't even know if it's ever shown on TV in the United States. I'm sure that it is someplace. Hopefully, it's while I'm sleeping.
Oh, absolutely. When I was in New Zealand, we'd be in a hotel and they would have a channel just dedicated to cricket, and I'm just like, dude, I'd rather watch golf. This is awful. Oh, he's got the
Oh,
sticky wicket up his yank wand. I'm just like, this is the dumbest. And like, no offense if it's your sport and that's your thing. Like, God bless you. Uh, but we have the best sports in America. So
yes, yes.
just, you guys can kind of just eat shit. It doesn't really matter because you guys don't have dentists. So you all got fucked up teeth. We got the best dentists too. So I kind of don't really care about your opinions. Um, the only other like sport that isn't ours that we made ours is like fighting, like the mixed martial arts. That stuff's awesome. So I'm gonna give props to Asia. Um, but like everything else sucks. If it's not
Yes.
American or Asian, it's just kind of awful. I can't think of a single thing that comes out of like England, Europe that I'm like, ooh, yeah. Like we're gonna have grown men ride bicycles, and that's the epitome of sport. Yeah, don't waste my time. That's stupid. Um, I don't know. I genuinely can't think of a sport that is popular somewhere else that we're just like, I gotta watch it. Of course, to be
No.
fair, I only watch one sport, so
Yeah, I mean, and you're just recently getting
just
back into
recently,
that.
yep.
Um, they
Congratulations
don't.
to the Carolina Hurricanes, this year's
Yes.
Stanley
Oh yeah,
Cup
I forgot
winner.
about that. Carolina Hurricanes.
It was a great
Um,
game. They shut out the Vegas Knights, and the Vegas Knights were crying, and I couldn't wipe the smile off my face.
and I believe you said you thought that at first you thought the Knights were going to win it.
Because I was listening to all the sports prognosticators, the
Okay.
guys that this is what they do for a living. Turns out they don't know shit. Because they still got to play the game. Yeah, everywhere I looked, except for Whitney on Spitting Chicklets, I think he was one of the only ones that was like, I don't know, I like Carolina. Everybody else was riding that Vegas, you know what? And it looked close for the first few games. I mean, it was in the last couple. Carolina came out and they were just like, "We're done playing. We're winning this." And that last game was a shutout, and it was amazing. It was close though. I mean, for most of the game, it was like 1-0. It was really close. My daughter and I were sweating it, but yeah, good for them, man. Their coach is a little weird, Rod Brendamore. Saw pictures of him with his shirt off, lifting the Stanley Cup, and I'm like, yeah, let's not do that again. Now I hope they don't ever win another Stanley Cup. You don't deserve it if you do shit like that. That's embarrassing to everyone. Don't ever do that again. And then the Canadians are like, oh, yo, that's badass, yo. I'm like, yep, you don't get a TV anymore. That is not badass. Okay. Well, how have you been this week?
Good. Good.
I've been amazing. Watching all these foreigners come over here and all the shit they're posting just had me smiling all week. The Scott.
They've been enjoying themselves, and all the. I haven't seen anything negative.
No, I haven't either.
Because negativity is what sells. So you would think there would be some negative stuff out there.
But there is one. But it was Americans that caused the negativity. Guy went to Sonic, and he was showing his European, or he might have been Australian. I don't know. All their accents are, I can't place it.
Right. Yeah.
So he was saying you need to go to Sonic and they have the best ice, and he capitalized ice. And of course you can imagine, we don't do that over here. It's a sensitive time. As soon as they do that, we should send one of those homing missiles and just hit that house. Just everyone in it. Just done.
I did not see that.
Yeah, and he had to come out with it, and he's like, you Americans that do this make people hate you, not your country, because the country's amazing. And he's like, I'm not political. I don't care about your politics. Stop doing that. And I'm like, yeah, I wish they would listen, brother, but they're not gonna. So, bunch of captivated cultists. So you said the United States. How are they doing in this?
They won today, so they won their group. So that means the next game they get to stay in America because they won their group. So they have to win the next group match, and they can stay in America again. So once they don't even, it doesn't matter what happens in the next game. I believe. Let me see. I've got it pulled up here. So. So Turkey and Paraguay play today at 10 o'clock. USA's already beat Paraguay, so they beat Australia today 2-0. So no matter what happens, they win the group because they're up 5 goals total. It's a goal thing too on top of wins, and yeah. So you win, and the more you win by, the better the ranking in the group.
So it's kind of like college football, right?
No, because say Turkey. I don't know if Turkey beat Australia. They've already played. So if Turkey had beat Australia and then beats Paraguay today, then they would have the same record as USA in the group. Then it goes by the differential of the goals scored. So USA is up 5 on the goals scored. So Turkey would have to have been up 6 goals to when they play USA in the next group game, and USA would have to either beat them or they would have to the goal differential to make up for it. So they would actually have to beat them and to win. But Turkey lost in the group, so you see what I'm saying?
Yeah,
so Turkey, yeah. So Turkey lost in their group. Yeah, so Turkey's they got 1 loss, 1 win, 1 loss, or no, 1 loss. So they lost to Australia. So Turkey would have had to have been 2-0 for it to matter. So USA's already won the group. They don't even, no matter what happens against Turkey, they can play. They're not best 11, and it doesn't matter. Basically rest all their studs and everything. And
group. See, you
know
know what?
Okay, so there's 4 countries in each group, and basically you want to win your group to go on. So there's 48 countries. So then now it goes down to 32. So they take the top
Oh,
one from each one, and then plus some second places
okay.
in each group to get to the 32, and maybe a third place, I guess.
How often do they
Um,
do this tournament?
every 4 years.
So so they don't do this every year like all the
No,
countries.
no, it's four because the last
See
time they
this
played was 2022.
soccer's
It's kind of
ass.
like the Olympics basically. It's just for soccer, but see, soccer plays in the Olympics too. So in 2 years, when the Olympics in 2028, then these countries will play for soccer for the Olympics.
See, this is why soccer's ass. Because in baseball, hockey, football, collegiate, and NFL, we have a regular season, we have a champion, we have playoffs, and we have a championship. So at the end of every year, you know who was the best team that year.
Well, that's
Soccer's,
it's totally different because these
yeah,
are countries.
because yeah, but they're it's an ass sport. It's just awful. It's just awful because you're just like, well, then they're like, we're the only team in Spain, so therefore we are the Spanish world champs. That's
No,
just
no. They play like different. So like there are different, like, so the English has a bunch of, like, uh, they have their own.
people stabbing people. They
Well,
have
yeah, that too. They have their own every year. They have kind of like Major League Baseball. So some of these people that are playing for Argentina will play in Europe in the
so is
Europa
this
League.
so this is like the four nations in hockey. It's just a
Yes,
tournament.
when they do that. Yeah, that's just a tournament.
Oh,
That Four
okay.
Nations thing is kind of new, though. I do
Well,
believe.
yeah, but they do a tournament. They just did a
Yeah, but
tournament.
that's
Like
kind of a new thing.
no, there's a
That's
there's
that.
a tournament that they do every. I think it's every year, every couple of years that they were doing while the playoffs are going on. Because
But that's
Canadians
in the
were
regular season. That's in the regular season.
no, there's a hockey tournament that takes place because teams that get kicked out, a lot of their players go to their country and play in that tournament. I don't know how frequent they do it, but apparently, and the reason I'm trying to stop you is because I was told on Twitter by some soft-handed little Canadian bitch boy how I'm not a hockey fan because I don't know about this obscure tournament that apparently everybody else knows about who's a hockey fan.
Because I'm not a big hockey fan, but
I'm not either.
I didn't think that was
It's not Four
super
Nations. Four
new.
Nations is new, but this was like Norway, Sweden, Finland. It's I don't know. I don't, dude. I don't know.
Yeah,
I
I don't know. I
I
couldn't
like
even
my
attest to that.
Flyers, and I watch a little bit of playoff hockey. Does not a fan make me? I'm not get. I don't know who the all-time goal scorer is, or the goalkeeper, or the best
No, me
winningest
neither.
coaches. I don't give a shit. I'm
I know
watching a fun
Gretzky.
game.
I
That
know
dude.
Gretzky, and he doesn't even play anymore.
He creeps me out. He creeps me out. I think he's had some work done to his face. He creeps me the F out, dude, watching him talk. I'm just like, please make him stop. Great hockey player, probably a sweetheart of a human being. And then you look at Mark Messier, bald, thin, on point, looks good, well spoken. And then they go to Wayne, and you're just like, what happened, dude? The booze, huh? It's the booze. Yeah,
I
it
don't
had to
know.
be the booze.
I can't. I can remember watching highlights of him playing.
Yeah, we didn't really watch
So
it here back in the day. It just wasn't something that was super popular where Kaz and I live. So United States wins, then they go on to the third best of the 32.
yes,
Okay.
and then it goes on from there. So
What do you
it just
mean they
keeps.
stay in the country? So if they lose,
So
they
they
would.
get to no, they get to stay in the country. So because it's being hosted in Canada, U.S., and Mexico. So because they won their group, they get to stay here. That's
Oh,
just what they
okay.
said in the game. I've not paid attention to. I've not seen how it breaks down. Um, where they play after that, I would have to. I would have to dive more into it because I mean, Argentina won, Austria won. That's in a group. Um, and Argentina played in Mexico, and they actually played in Kansas City. So I'm not for sure where they go if they win their group
Hmm.
because I think they played in Kansas City first game, and I think their next game is in Dallas. I do believe they said like
Make them walk.
so
Make them
yeah.
walk in the summer.
Well,
Walk.
Argentina has maybe the
Oh,
best player in the world. So
I know
the
exactly
Vinny,
one soccer player. One.
who
Vinny Jones.
never heard of him.
Yes, you have. He's the dude in Snatch that got shot 18 times and he couldn't be killed. I forget what you know who I'm talking about.
Yes, that's the big tall guy.
Yeah,
Yeah,
Bullet
yeah,
Jones or Bullet Tom or something like that.
the one in the movie where he grabbed the guy and put his tie in the door in the
Yes,
window and drove
yes,
off.
yes.
Yeah, he's the one in Gone in 60 Seconds that didn't speak at all. Yeah, he's a great actor. I love him.
I'm gonna find the picture. The only reason I know he's in soccer player. Oh, here it is. Here it is. I'm gonna
In
share.
real life, he's a soccer player.
Yeah, he was a soccer player. It's
Are you sharing it on?
Yep. I think I. Oh, here we go. There we go. Right there. That's Vinny Jones created one of the most. Oh, I got to switch over the scene for everyone else. Share with the group. Share with the group, dumbass. Okay, here we go. Created one of the most iconic photographs in football. Hard men. Well, there was that picture of Vinny Jones holding Gaza's. What's it? God, you guys invented the language and you failed to freaking use right words. In my day, we called someone who did that a poof. Oh, that I'm sure that was insulting. You diddly waffit poof. Okay. At least you didn't call me the N-word. Yeah, that is Vinny Jones. And I remember somebody bringing this up. Let's see. Yeah, there it is. You recognize him. You can recognize it.
Recognize it now. Look at how big his legs are. The thighs on that dude.
Oh yeah, yeah. Let them kick each other. Let them be men. Violate each other. Yeah, that's how I know he's a soccer player because he likes to grab dudes on their who does it?
Watsits on their Watsits.
What on their wet nozzle?
So bad.
Watsits. Oh my God! So yeah,
it's funny when we go back to the Brits eating. As many times as I've watched them, they don't say "Oh my God," they say "Oh my days."
Yeah, I'm kind of hoping that we just we need to call some good old Chicago boys to go over and just when they say that, just pull them into an alley and just we're going to show you what that means. Say it right. No, it's funny because I saw the only man to speak for me in America was a gentleman who said, all you Brits that talk shit, you better shut your mouth because you're eating our food and you love it. And America's the greatest. That's that video I sent you where he just rips them for
and he's like, we won't forget what you said about us.
Yeah.
And I was like, and what's funny is then you watch the Bill Burr special when he was in England, and he was like, y'all talk about us being big over in the United States, and I've seen a whole bunch of big people over here. Mm-hmm. Yeah. So, but, and I guarantee you they're still over here looking for beans for breakfast. When you had Waffle House, why would you want beans for breakfast when you had Waffle House?
And here's what's funny, Europeans. This is why it's hilarious. You guys are lining up for Waffle House. Waffle House is popular with alcoholics and losers. Like the only people that goes to Waffle House is you're out with your friends on or you work. It's a basic ass American breakfast. That's all I'm saying. It's just a basic. Yeah. They got great hash browns, but for the most part, it's like there are better places to eat breakfast that everyone is lining up to because they don't even have anything like that where they're from, which is crazy to me. Your cultures are shitty. If you don't have waffle, they don't get large drinks. They don't get ice. They have to drink out of paper straws. Dude.
That guy that was like, I can have as much Coke as I want.
Yeah.
No. And he tried to drink ice. I guess you can't get more ice if you get, because I know in England they can't have another Coke. So if they have one Coke, remember we watched that one video where the police came because he drank 2 Cokes or 3 Cokes at a fast food restaurant and they called the police on him.
Dude. Britain
Yeah.
is just a bitch of a country where they snitch on each other. It's just a bunch of women peeking through the curtains going, oh no, did he do the what's it with his diddly tompa? I'm calling the law. Like, grow the fuck up, Britain. You guys used to be the scariest people in the world, and now you're tattletaling on each other. Start slapping your women again. I think that's what needs to happen. Y'all need to just start bitch slapping everybody. Just y'all used to pimp slap the world, and the world was scared of you. You need to get back to slapping people. Show them your pimp hand is strong. Come on, guys. Let's do it. You know why my hand is curved like that? Keep a bitch's mouth in line, or whatever he said. I forget what movie that's from. Keep my pimp hand strong. I think it's cool, though. I really do. Watching these people like discover that all the shit they've been told about our country is just a lie. And you know, if your view of a country is because like take Britain for instance, I talk a lot of trash about Britain. There are some amazing people in the UK, like absolute, like you'd talk to him, you'd be like, you're the friendliest, sweetest human beings I've ever met. You're not like all the douchebags on the internet or on TV. Like, you're great people. That's the people that most people interact with. But you get a snapshot of America, and your people want you to see how bad Trump is, or whatever political environment, and they're showing the ICE raids, and you don't. To them, they don't understand that your country's smaller than one of our states.
Yeah,
and this is happening in 50
or something like that.
It's Michigan, I think. I think it's
Michigan
the
or
size of
something like that.
Michigan. Yeah. And you're just like, a 4-hour drive for you is a long distance. 4 hours is what Kaz and I do for work one way. Sometimes we have to go to Dallas and back. That's a 3-hour and 30-minute drive. So it's like 8 hours of driving. We didn't really go anywhere. We ended up back where we started. It's like when I would drive from Oklahoma City, Colorado Springs, it's like 11 and a half hours. That's just 2 states, guys. It's just 2 states.
Yeah.
500 and like five. It's like right at 600 miles. That's just
yeah.
2 states. I ain't making it any
If
further.
they drove that in England, from England, they'd be in what, Spain?
Probably, yeah. Probably. It'd probably go over 4 or 5 countries by the time they ended that. But I think if your only experience to America is our movies, and like some of our video games like GTA, and then you get on Twitter and you see all these blue-haired lunatics from the West Coast who's like, you can't use the word ice. That's a naughty word. Cancel him. You would think we're just a nation of lunatics. And no, we've kind of cordoned them off on the coast and in certain blue cities. But for the most part, most Americans, pretty great people. My daughter.
This last video, I'm sorry to interrupt you.
Go ahead.
You can put this up on YouTube for me.
Okay.
This is what happened today.
Okay, I am popping this up.
You can put this up. This is what happened today in Seattle. For all you people that don't understand, just watch this video a little bit, and happy to know that's what America did today.
That video. I have never
saving his dog. Saving his dog.
I've never had patriotism for another country, but after I saw that dude do that for his dog and fuck up a kangaroo, yeah. I'm like, oh, God bless the Aussies, man. Those guys are awesome.
Yeah.
But no, a story. So my daughter, I'm at work. I'm way up north. She calls me, Dad, I've had a flat tire. I don't know what to do. Now, I've taught this girl how to change a tire. She's a girl. She doesn't want to. So she wants Dad to fix it. Dad's hours away. Dad can't fix it. A farmer out in his field sees her, walks over, changes her tire for her. Just out of the kindness of his heart, because he saw a little girl or young lady sitting over there with a flat tire. I was telling that to some of my friends overseas, and they're like, oh, yeah, that wouldn't happen here. I was like, that's why your culture is less than ours. Our culture's 100% better than yours.
Oh, yeah.
At least where we live. It's probably not that way. Like, I'm sure in New York, they're probably going to rob you at gunpoint, and you're going to end up naked floating in the Hudson River. New Yorkers are something special. It's been cool though. I like it's legit every time I open Twitter instead of being politically divisive or hearing
Yes. I mean,
orange.
I've got some, but most of it's been beautiful stuff going on. Like Mexico beat South Korea yesterday, and the Mexican fans and South Korean fans were still partying in the streets. That's what tequila does for people.
It makes me puke.
Well, you just don't know how to say
I don't.
no.
Like, oh, that tastes good. Give me another one.
Yeah, yeah.
um, it's just been really cool this week just to see like and to get like the coolest part. Like if I lived in Boston, I would hate Scotland because you wake me up at 6:30 with your fucking bagpipes. I'm probably gonna shoot at you. I'm not gonna lie. Like what the hell is that? Get the rifle. We're being invaded. Uh, but it was
Which is funny because they drank them dry.
they drank them dry.
They had to get, which I don't understand
It's
what the big deal is. Y'all knew they were coming.
I
Y'all
don't
should have
think
ordered
Americans
extra.
I don't think Americans appreciate how much that's all they do over there. They screw each other because they don't brush their teeth, they don't go to the dentist, so all they're doing is banging each other and getting drunk. Like that is it. And from what I've read, most of them don't work. They're on state assistance. So that's it. They're not going to the beach because the weather's awful. You know what I mean? Like they're
Right,
not
yeah.
the
It's
weather.
raining
Yeah.
300 days of the year.
I love the fact that a lot of those like Europeans were like, well, we're just going to walk to the stadium. Yeah, you go for that, man, especially down in Texas. Yeah. I don't think you appreciate the absurdity of the words you just spoke until you get there and you
Right.
realize I got to cross I-35. Huh? Yeah, good luck with that. That's like Frogger. And those people aren't stopping when they hit you. I promise you. Because most of them ain't got insurance. They're just gonna have to explain when they get home where the blood came from. I don't know. I saw teeth, and I think it was a deer. Oh my God, the Scottish takeover of Boston was epic. I'm not gonna lie, that was epic because I have went on record saying the Scottish are the most nasty human beings on the face, just hateful, like because that's been my interaction with them online. And then you see those guys and how they conducted themselves with honor, and they're blitzed. They're blitzed,
Oh, yeah.
and they were showing like people going in after him, and they said, "How bad has it been?" He goes, "Man," the dude goes, "They picked all their trash up." He goes, "I didn't even have to do nothing, man. This is awesome." He goes, "Can we keep these people here?" I was like, "That's awesome,
Oh,
dude."
yeah. Yeah. It's and even the English in Texas, they were loving Texas. Bucky's, Texas Roadhouse, Mexican food. The amount of videos I saw of English people eating actual Mexican style tacos for the first time, out of this world. These people like, I didn't know food was this good.
Oh, it's fucking amazing. Mexican food is without a doubt one of.
No, it's top
You're-
five.
that picture.
I'm going to hell, aren't I? The things I see while I can talk and scroll. It's so good.
How did she get a picture of my son? That's so hateful. Sorry. I'm crying. So- sorry. That just got me. That got me. Oh my God. Yeah. The fact that they give, like, restaurants give great service for the most part because they're working for a tip. And Europeans like, oh, we're better than you because we don't tip. Yeah. And your people don't give a shit about service. Over here,
Right.
those people live and die by service. So you get treated like you're wealthy
Like your royalty, yeah.
in most restaurants. People will go out of their way to take care of you. You usually, and this is a tip that I told my kids when they started, going to restaurants on their own. If you have to ask for a refill, that reduces the tip. If you have to ask for any, like if you're sitting there eating dinner and no one comes along and refills your drink, which apparently they don't do in Europe, you get a drink.
Yes, you get a drink.
So
And
you're
it's usually not very. It's usually probably I think our medium size probably because I know all the videos I've seen have been people using a large 32-ounce cups. Like I can't believe we get a drink this
oh,
size.
go get a what is it? Super big gulp? I think it's 44 ounces. You can fill that sucker up with whatever you want. Um, and the fact that we give out water at restaurants along with your meal, you get a free glass of water. I'm just like, my God, you people are like living in the third world. Like legit, you have cars and electricity, but that's where the semblance of any kind of a society disappears. You don't have free speech. You don't have guns. You can't get a large drink. You're not allowed to have ice in your cup. You don't get to get refills. I'm like, what's even the point? Start your citizenship now. Come over here. You'll be a better American. And for each one of you that comes over, we get to ship one of our blue haired, nasty ass liberals over there
Anyone
because
that anyone, I don't care what you are, anyone that um says they hate America, oh, we have you on video. The internet never forgets, and we're sending you.
yes, yes. So is this true? Notre Dame has announced its departure from the NCAA effective immediately. They become the first school to operate independently of both a conference and a governing league. Is that true?
I have not seen that.
Okay, that
Be
just
careful
popped up.
what you be careful what you scroll through on your X.
No, I know, I know. It's
Yeah.
not. It's
I do not. I have not seen anything about that. They're already in a. They're already not in a conference in football, and that's the only one they're not in.
that's what I thought, but they were in it in every other sport, right?
Right,
Like
they
the
joined all the
ACAA
others.
or eight. What is
In
it?
NCAA, they're in the ACC
ACC.
and
That's
and everything else. Yes.
okay. So, what's been your kind of favorite story this week of the ridiculousness that all these people visiting our country?
Oh, I've loved them all. I don't have a favorite. They've all been great.
I want to
I haven't
know.
seen, like I said, I haven't seen anything bad.
I want to know, and I haven't looked it up. I want to know why the Scottish people think it's hilarious to put traffic cones on statues' heads. Because like English edgy is like to an American, like Europeans being edgy when they do stuff and they're like, we're so bad. Americans are like, well, I got dynamite in the car. We can really shake them up. Like it's like junior high pranks. It's like to an American, we're just like, well, I'll go home and get my 50 cal. We can blow its head off.
Yeah,
And I got a V8. It gets like 2 miles a gallon. We'll get away before they even know what hit them. I don't know. I know that was all over. Why is this? Okay. What is USMT? Is that
United States men's national team?
Oh, okay. Okay.
Yeah.
Well, this is cool. People are like, we want to keep the Scottish people here. I'm
Yeah.
like, no, they're here to have fun. When they want to get back to being normal, you'll hate their guts. So you don't want them to stay. They're not. You're getting them on vacation. You're not getting them when they have to work because you would not want to be around them when they're being serious. They're probably not a whole lot of fun. I loved watching people discover our food, especially what cracks me up though is these people going into freaking Walmart and they're like taking pictures and they're like, oh my God.
The size of the pizzas or how much hamburger meat you can buy at one time. Yeah, it's crazy.
Somebody said they got a video of Germans just standing in a Walmart at the cooler section looking at all the different cuts of meat. I was just like, what? It's just what we grew up with. Like yeah, if I want to cook steaks, I can run down to the store right now, go get steaks. If I want to cook hamburger and go get pork, beef, chicken, whatever. That's crazy.
It is. It's been great.
Makes me appreciate my country a whole hell of a lot more. And
Oh yeah, and
I'm
I've seen lots of posts from lots of people like in different countries saying USA should host the World Cup every time now.
the only
Just how
well, the only complaint I've seen is that everyone is complaining about how really expensive it is. Which, yeah, you're in Boston, you're in New York, or wherever you're at.
well. Also, you have to remember this is a capitalist country, so when things come,
Oh, they're going to
when
raise the rates. Yep.
when the rates, I mean, it's like a hotel. So you could go downtown right now, get a hotel room, um,
What, 200
whatever it
a
costs,
night?
say 150,
Yeah.
a night. When the Thunder's playing in in the playoffs, $300 a night. It's
Right.
just the way it is. It's a capitalist country. You can't tell them they can't raise their rates because you got to stay somewhere. I
Supply and
mean, you can
demand,
stay.
baby.
Yep,
Supply and
supply and
demand.
demand.
Hmm.
That's a capitalist country. Y'all can't do that in all these other countries. They control the price of things, and you can't raise the rates. That's just what it is here. I mean, it is what it is. I mean, you know, like OU Texas, one of the biggest football games in the country every year. You can't get a hotel room in Dallas.
Oh, no.
You just can't. And they're all booked, and everybody knows they're going to raise the rates. They're almost double. I didn't go to the game, but we went down
Because
to
that's
OU
a
Texas.
Texas State Fair at the same time, right?
Yes, yes.
Yeah.
Well, the rooms were like upwards of $300. There was 8 of us in that room. People on the floor because you couldn't get. We got 2 rooms, and there was like 12 or 13 of us, and one of the rooms a couple rented us. Like I said, there was like 8 of us in one room. So there's people laying all over the place, sleeping on the floor, not enough pillows. It's just what it is. It's just the way it
Yep.
works.
Yep. Man, you're going to cities. Cities are always more expensive. Even Oklahoma City's more expensive than like if you go 45 minutes outside of town.
Right.
Like if you go to Clinton, a hotel room's going to be cheaper than it would be in Oklahoma City, So,
Yeah, you just want to drive. I mean, just
yeah,
depends on what you
exactly.
want to do.
Exactly. Uh, so I got a couple of things
Okay.
about this. So the British are no longer allowed to say we don't have culture because if they do, I'm going to turn them in for hate speech and get them arrested. They're no longer allowed to shit on our food. Again, hate speech. And those donkey tooth bitches better shut their mouth about us having air conditioning after they've experienced what it's like to actually have real people temperatures. They talk about a heat wave. Ah, it's so hot. It's 88 degrees. I mean, shut the fuck up. 88. We got the windows open at my house. Our house is all built for the heat. Oh, shut up. Hate speech. Because they got the new law coming in. So I'm just going to, every time a British person pisses me off, I'm going to file a complaint with their government for hate speech. So you better watch your asses. Because we have free speech over here. So I can say shit like Keir Starmer is a wanker. You can't.
Yes.
Apparently, at a soccer game in another fucking country, you're not allowed to I guess, wave a certain flag, probably St. George's flag, which I think is England's flag. So the Union Jack, I think, is the UK flag. I don't know, and I think maybe St. George's is the English flag, because it seemed like people were able to like wave their Union Jack flag, but
I
like
don't know which the difference is. There was one they weren't allowed to. Yes.
yeah. So well the Union Jack is the one Austin Powers has on his car. That's the Union Jack, the red, white, and blue.
Okay.
St.
Right.
George's is white with a cross on it.
Yeah, that's the one they were all trying to hang this last time.
Right.
That was getting in trouble for it.
Right. Right. They gotta put men back in charge of the UK. Start slapping your women, and let's see where you get in a couple months. All right. Dad advice from Mac. You're welcome. They try to disagree with me. That's hate speech. Calling in. That bloody poof wanker. It's like, I think they're insulting you. I think I'm going to be all right. That's hate speech. All right.
Yes. I would say so.
All right. What else you got?
All right, so we're gonna keep up with the USA,
Oh
and
yeah,
we're just gonna keep right on going. So the historic UFC Freedom 250 event
that's badass.
was badass. So I don't understand um, the hate. This is a big party for us. This is our 250th birthday.
And for those that don't
And
know, it's when we kicked the shit out of the British. Just in case
yes,
you
yes it is. Yes it
didn't
is. Yes it
get
is.
that in history class.
So so one of the things that he did, he had the motorcycle the I can't remember what they're called, but they do all the jumps and the tricks and everything. That was done the same day, I believe, of the fight, maybe the day before. Everybody was griping about that, but then everybody was griping about I can't believe he's holding this event on the White House lawn. Now
I think that's kind of awesome.
it's kind of awesome. Now not $1 was made off of this event. UFC Dana White put this on himself, $60 million out of their pocket. They were not allowed to sell any UFC stuff at any at there or at the outside, because outside the lawn they had the where they were watching it.
Mm-hmm.
Okay, so they weren't allowed to make any money off of it. There were 7 fights at the White House itself on the lawn. There was 4,300 people.
Damn.
They were attended the invite only. So there's quite a few military people that were there.
Yeah, I
Plus
saw that. Yeah.
whatever people. Dana White got to invite like 200, something like that. I think it was 4,300 people. I want to say they said it was 300 yards away. There was 130,000 additional fans gathered across the street at the Ellipse. Don't tell me people don't support the UFC and USA. 130,000 people stood outside and watched that event
That's
on big ass screens, passing beers. There were no fights.
that is
There was
awesome.
130,000 people. So everybody that has something to say about that, there's 130,000 asses you can kiss right there. Plus mine.
Yeah, yeah. I the only thing I did hear is the FBI stopped a plot where a guy was going to use drones with explosive ordnance to scatter the crowds.
There's 23 people that are being investigated for that. They've arrested one. His mom turned him in.
Good for
Yeah,
her.
we'll talk
She should
about
be
that.
getting a Medal of Freedom and like free
I
airline
believe there's
passage.
23 people involved in that plot, and they stopped it ahead of time. So now, approximately 85,000 tickets were allotted for the general public in the nearby park. Over the course of the weekend, 130,000 plus fans gathered to watch the fights on massive screens.
God.
Supposedly, the event was a massive streaming success, averaging 8.2 million viewers in the United States and Latin America. They are saying, UFC is saying 7 million in the US and 1.2 in Latin America.
And that's not even because it's on demand now, so you can watch it, like I did.
There,
Because I had to work.
that's through Paramount and everybody that watched it in the next couple of days. Now they're saying the total reaches to 17 million people watched it.
Hell yeah. Those good fights too. O'Malley
Oh,
fight was stellar.
First time there's ever been 7 knockouts in a UFC card.
I mean, the way he just dismantled that piece of shit from Canada. Oh, I was just like, as soon as I saw the Canadian flag, I'm like, dude, if you don't beat him, you're kicked out of the country. Like legit. But that was a good fight. I did question.
All good fights.
I did question the stoppage, and you explained it to me. You were like, he was already out, and then I rewatched it, and I was like, okay.
Oh yeah, when he went plank, standing straight up.
Yeah.
And then he saluted. He knew the guy was out. He saluted before he hit the ground. It was so good. It's so good, and I'm such a Sugar Sean O'Malley fan anyway. But you have to admit that the Gaethje walkout
that was epic.
That's the best walkout. Nobody's gonna be able to top that. but on top of the fact they're not going to be able to get into the Oval Office again and look at the Declaration of Independence.
So the
So
beginning of it is Gaethje in the Oval Office with the American flag draped over him while reading the Declaration of Independence. I was like, America,
and then
America.
and then before that, the monologue was done by. There was a monologue at the beginning of the fights,
Yes.
and it was done by. Golly, hold on, keep talking. I'll look it up.
I I don't remember the monologue. I guess I skipped it or didn't.
Yeah, you didn't.
I was just picking fights. I was watching each fight because they had them on there. You could watch the fight or the entire fights. I was like, I just want to see. So watch I can Justin fight Tapuria, and a lot of people were picking Tapuria. A
Well, he was a
lot
6
of
to 1
people,
favorite.
yeah.
He was a 6 to 1 favorite. So it was Cole Hauser, the guy from that does
Dutton Ranch.
Yellowstone, Dutton Ranch. I've always thought he's a very good actor, but he did the monologue at the beginning talking about the UFC and stuff like that, and it was a good monologue. You'll have to look that up later.
Okay. I started watching 1883, and
Yes.
I realized I wouldn't have been good back then because I'm like, can y'all just get there already? For shit's sake, it's taken 8 episodes. Let's go. I could walk there faster than you guys in your covered wagons. Come on. So I lost patience and quit watching it. I just kept saying it. Oh, it's another episode where we got to cross a river. Oh, Jesus. Build a bridge. Come on.
I just saw a post that said Norway shipped over 1,000 kilograms of food to the World Cup because they didn't trust U.S. food, and all the Norway. Did you see them teaching Scotland or Bostonians how to row with the drums? That was epic.
No, I haven't seen that.
Let me see.
But Sean O'Malley, before we get off this,
Yeah.
you look at him and you think you know what he sounds like. He does not sound like that at all.
That boy is southern as southern can get.
Yeah.
Yeah, no, you would have not thought that with all the tattoos and the colored hair. You would thought he would have a little ebonics in his
Yes.
in his talking, but that boy is as southern gets.
Yeah, I don't know.
Here it is right here. You can put this one up on
Okay.
This is a good one.
I got to be careful.
You see how no, this is a good one. This is a good one.
Okay, hold on. Okay. So they're just sitting in the street? Okay.
Yep.
Oh, that's cool.
Yeah. That's just everybody having a good time. There's no fighting. It's bringing countries together. I know we're skipping back and forth, but
Yeah.
I thought that just hit me but they're in the middle of the street, just doing this.
That's cool. That's cool.
That's good shit.
It is good.
That's good shit.
Yeah, that's the thing I think people who live online don't understand, that like nobody in this country gives a shit about your politics, and you shouldn't give a shit about our politics. You just come over and meet the people. If you meet the people, I promise you're probably going to like most of the people you run into. Most people are friendly. It depends on where you go. You don't want to go south side Chicago, you'll get robbed. But
Of
like
course.
But like a normal, like if they had these games in San Diego, you're not meeting any psychos. You probably meet some homeless people, but you're not gonna get. It's gonna be a pleasant and enjoyable experience for you, I think.
Yeah, and it's. I mean, the homeless people. They haven't showed any of that in because the first place America played was in Los Angeles, I believe, and they didn't show any of that.
No.
that homelessness. They didn't show that. They don't want people to see it.
No, they probably cleaned it up and
So
moved them back out to the desert till the games are over.
no, they just put them on a skid row. They just made sure they stayed on skid row, just like
Yeah,
they
yeah.
always do. It's 50 blocks of homeless people. So
Oh man, have you seen people making? They made a they made an Indian GTA in India.
yes, I saw that.
Oh,
Where he
that was,
swims.
and he's puking by the time he gets over to the other side. Uh, yeah. So you were gonna tell? Hey.
What you heard about?
Okay. This is not funny, but it's funny. I can't show it.
I was gonna say I don't want to see it.
It's not bad. It's not bad. It's a couple of grasshoppers getting after it.
Oh, I saw that one. Yeah, I saw that one. Yeah, you can't. You probably shouldn't put that one up.
I'm not.
Yeah.
I forgot what I was gonna say because I was giggling like a 14-year-old idiot. Shit. We're talking USA.
Yes.
I forgot. It doesn't matter. I'll remember after the show's over and be kicking myself for it.
So Colin Kaepernick,
What about him?
the kneeling traitor scumbag, just got arrested for dumping a vial of algae into the Lincoln Memorial reflecting pool.
Oh, I'm not surprised. He's a communist. Yeah, those people don't understand. America's not with you guys. Most Americans are tired of your rhetoric and your violent tendencies. And you're starting to see, I think, a lot of America are starting to turn on them. Like because if this would have been, I don't know, Obama or right after that, people would have looked the other way. You're right, go. Now people are like, you're pieces of garbage, and we're calling the cops. I didn't know it was Colin Kaepernick, though.
Well, they're saying that Antifa did it the first time, but he came up and tried to dump something in it, and they've sent the vial of whatever he dumped in it to the FBI labs just to see what he actually dumped in it.
Oh, okay. I know CNN did an article where they took the water and had it tested at like a.
Okay, now it's saying that he didn't do that. This appears
Okay.
to stem from a satire hoax.
Okay, I was gonna say.
So yeah, this is somebody's bullshit.
Yeah.
Sorry about that, guys. We get kicked every time.
But no, it's. I just don't understand how like you think destroying a monument or tearing up people's stuff is going to make them be endearing you to them. You know what I mean? Like
Exactly.
you go and wreck my car, I hate your guts. Like there's no
Yes.
cause on the planet that can replace the decades I worked to buy my car, and then you come along and tear it up for whatever cause. So yeah. This shit might work. It's why I said that's why this stuff would never work in the United States, because we're too damn big. That's why it works in the UK. Because they've been pussifying those people over there for 25 years. You can't say that word. It's inciting violence. And they buy into it because they're afraid. It's like Americans aren't typically afraid of much. We don't want to get in trouble, but that's because it comes with a heavy financial penalty and jail time. We don't want to go to jail, but Americans typically aren't too afraid of like government all that much. Like there's a line, right? Like, but that's why you see some of the dumb shit you see over here you don't see in other countries, because Americans, I think, by and large, are taught to mistrust the government from a very early age.
Yes.
Yeah, I think if you ask most Americans, it doesn't matter what political leaning, do you trust your government? Almost 100% of Americans are going to go no. And it doesn't matter who's in charge. It's like, no, those people are pieces of shit. It's
Yeah,
like,
they're gonna. And it all depends on if they're being recorded or not, and if they know who's recording them. Because if they're co-signing on something, oh yeah, yeah. But most people, just when you're sitting, if you were sitting around having a beer and just talking,
Yeah.
now there are those that are so brainwashed that I know for a fact. I trust the CDC. How in the holy hell can you trust the CDC?
Yeah, exactly. They're giving hepatitis shots to newborn infants, and the only way you can get certain diseases is by butt sex. I'm like, well, that brings up a whole lot more questions for the little tyke. Like, I don't know, dude. It's what you always say: follow the money. In America, all roads lead to the dollar. That's ultimately what it is. Corrupt politicians, dollar. Uh,
Yep.
Vaccines, mandatory vaccines, money. It has nothing to do with saving people's lives because our politicians don't give a flying shit about us at all. We're tax cattle. So it's like it's
Yes.
all about money. So Texans have been taking some of the Japanese visitors and taking them
Barbecue.
to shooting ranges.
Oh yeah, I saw that one too.
That was cool. That was really
Yeah.
cool.
I saw one the other day, and this was before the World Cup, where a guy was here just on holiday, um, and he was in Louisiana and wanted to see a gator,
Oh
and a
no.
guy took him and his wife on a boat, and the time lapse of the amount of fun they had, it was just a guy pulled up on a boat. He was standing there, and he was unloading his boat, and he was like, he just asked him how he was doing. He said, "Well, I'm on." He just told him, "I'm on holiday and I'm looking to see my first gator." And that guy took him out and he got to see lots of gators. And then they partied and drank alcohol and shot guns. And he was like, "I don't care what anybody says about Americans. Y'all are great."
And I'll
Some
tell
guy
you
he'd
what,
never met.
Americans know how to party too. I don't party with us because I know what you're
No.
going to get into, and I don't
Yes.
want to. I don't want to wake up the next day feeling like that.
If you wake up at all.
Yeah, I mean, as kids,
It's an afternoon wake up.
because like in a couple of weeks, we're going to have July 4th, which is hilarious. I saw a comedian go. So Americans, when they talk about the date, it's the month, the day, the year, except for the 4th of July. Good move, America. He was British. He was like, I see what you did there. Because that's how the British do it. They do the day, the month, the year, which is just stupid. But we only do that on one day, the day we fought for independence. So it's like, well played, America. I was like, I never thought of it like that because we do say it 4th of July. Yeah. Um, which is coming up in a couple weeks. So like when we're kids,
Yeah.
I lived in the cul-de-sac. We had Roman candle fights. My
Oh, dude.
parents would buy us a shitload of fireworks. They'd hand us a lighter. We were little. And they're just like, if you get caught on fire, come over here. I got a bucket of water. So it's just like we were allowed to be kids. I did that with my kids. It's called freedom. You foreigners should try it. You're getting a taste of it. Take it home.
Oh, I got one even better for you. You had Roman candle fights. We took it up a notch.
Bottle
We had
rockets?
bottle rocket fights.
Nope.
And I know my uncle and all his friends, I wanted to use a piece of PVC pipe. Oh no. You have to hold the bottle rocket and throw it at them. So if you hesitate too long and don't let go of it, it blows up at the end of your hand. So you
Oh.
have to hold it, and then you have to release it just when it starts to boom and take off out of your hand, or it blows up. Because if you hold it too tight, it blows up. And if you do it just right, it blows up on somebody's ass. And oh my God. So you got, and my grandparents never came out of the house. They never checked on us.
They don't give
didn't
a
give
shit.
shit. As long as you didn't burn something up, they didn't care. If you went off in the woods, you were getting poison ivy or snake bit or whatever. They didn't care. You run into the ants. It was dark. Man, they didn't care. As long as if you didn't get hurt, they didn't care. They took us to buy the bottle rockets. And you bought them. You didn't buy packs. You bought them in a gross because you knew we were going through them.
We couldn't get those when I was a kid. You couldn't get bottle rockets.
Yeah, they're outlawed in Oklahoma. It's against the law to even shoot them in
Well, in
Oklahoma.
Colorado too.
Yeah.
Because I'd heard about the mythical bottle rockets, but we could never get them. I mean, they still let us
You can
have
drive to
the
Texas and get them.
Well, not at that age. Nobody was driving
No.
to get me that, but you could get the half pound of TNT in the form of an M80 blow a damn bathroom's toilet
Hey,
apart.
My father tells a story when he was a kid of a guy that was walking and had a cigar box full of M80s, the original M80s that were they're more powerful than they were when we had them. They dumbed them down. The kid threw an M80, put the lighter in the box, and the hot lighter lit the box in the M80s, and it killed him. It blew the box up and it killed him. He said the blood circle was there for weeks before the rain got it washed off.
Huh.
It killed him instantly. Yeah, we got to shoot bottle rockets in Oklahoma until they got rid of. I can't remember when they.
Government ruining kids' fun. That's all that is. It's like they outlawed 3-wheelers in my time. We used to have 3-wheelers, but because stupid fucking people don't know how to ride on 3 wheels, they made them illegal. But you can still find them in Oklahoma. They're just they're still here. Like they're illegal, but you can still find them.
I don't know if are they actually illegal to ride?
They made manufacturers stop making them. They're not illegal.
Yes.
You just can't. They were like, no, you can't make that anymore. It's too dangerous. I'm like,
Dang,
it smells like bitch in here.
Bottle rockets were originally made illegal in Oklahoma in 1981. I remember. Maybe I didn't remember buying them here.
Yeah, because I don't remember them being here ever. Because I'd hear my friends who came from different states to visit, and they were talking about. I was like, what the hell's a bottle rocket? So yeah, I never.
See, the reason they made them illegal was because the way if they don't light, it sets stuff on fire. That's one of the reasons why they made them illegal. I do believe.
Okay. Well, I mean that makes sense, but I mean, shit, Roman candles. That's all that is a fire hazard.
Wait a minute. New Oklahoma fireworks law brings back bottle rockets. But it leaves local bans intact.
So that means your county, if it has a band on it.
Your city.
Yeah. Okay.
Oklahoma's new Rockets Red Glare Act legalizes bottle rockets and expands fireworks sales in some parts of the state. But city officials say existing bans remain in effect in municipalities such as Oklahoma City.
Okay. Well, I know, like,
and now you're year-round fireworks sale in some parts of the state.
Yeah, I heard about that. Well, I live around a bunch of, shall we say, Southerners, way far south of Texas. Those Southerners,
Yes.
they always have fireworks. If a kid gets an A on a paper, they're going to party all night and launch fireworks until 3 a.m. If the tooth fairy comes to get a kid's tooth, they're going to light fireworks, and they find any reason they can to party. And I was asking my neighbor, I was like, is that legal? Because he works for the city. He said, oh, no, you can buy them. You can fire them off. And I actually went into Walmart not too long after that. And they had them for sale. Like you could just buy them at Walmart in those packs. I was like, when the hell did this happen?
Especially here in Oklahoma?
Yeah.
I haven't seen actual fireworks for sale in Walmart. That's crazy.
They sell them in like a cardboard backed box. So you get like sparklers, you get snakes, you get black cats,
those kind of
variety pack. Yeah, not the like really big ones.
Not the good stuff.
No. But I was like, wow, I didn't know that. He goes, yeah, you can just go to Walmart. He goes, there's a fireworks stand not too far from the town we live in. He's like, it's always open. I was like, huh. The more you know.
Cool. That's pretty cool. Year-round fireworks. So my only problem with that is they try to shoot them off when I'm trying to sleep.
Yep.
Just do it on the 4th of July, people. Come on now. And pick your trash up, you lazy bastards.
Oh, you want to see
That's
lazy
right.
bastards? So, have you ever been out to Lucky Star Casino? It's north of El Reno,
Yep,
about
yep,
10
yep,
minutes.
yep, yep.
So they do a huge firework. Like it was so big that there's times El Reno's just like, yeah, we're not going to shoot up fireworks. Because I got a friend that lives at these, like, yeah, El Reno just quit doing theirs because Concho's is so good. The casinos is so good because it's up on a hill and you can see it from town. Um, so I had to go out there to do something, and it was after that celebration. You know that all those people went out there and they set off fireworks on the road while the fireworks are going up. They let their kids do it. None of those fucking nasty people picked up any of their trash. It just looked like a dump. I was shocked. I'm like, you brought it here, take it back. They didn't. They just leave it there. They figure somebody else will figure it out. Like, didn't even bother to pick up their trash at all. I was actually pissed off about that. So I was telling my daughter, I'm not coming out that way. Not until after like the last week of July, because I'll just get pissed. Oh man.
I just love the World Cup.
Oh, the portion sizes too are freaking
Yeah, they
people
can't.
out.
Holy shit! Do you know? This is one thing I've. What is the scariest bug and the coolest bug at the same time?
Oh, I don't know.
I just
I
sent it
think
to
the
you.
coolest bug is probably the dragonfly.
I just sent it to you.
Ooh,
That's a praying mantis.
that's creepy as shit. I don't like it. It's trying to be cute, and I don't like it. Kill it with fire.
Evolved to resemble orchids.
Ah,
And they're so mean. You know, praying mantises get huge. They get big enough they can eat birds.
no, I did not know that.
Yes, you did. Yeah, I'll find one.
No, no, don't. I'm going to take your word on this. I don't need.
No, I want you to see. I want you to see it.
No, I
Yes,
do.
you must. You must indulge.
Yeah, dude, I don't think I like Taylor Sheridan. I don't. I like the premise of his shows are great, but I can't. I have yet to stick through a single one of his shows. I get bored out of my mind, and I can't do it. And even everybody in my house got bored with 1883, and I was like, just skip the last episode. And they're like, no, we gotta watch the whole thing. I was like, well, I'm not watching the whole thing. I it's it's made for TV. I think if his stuff was made in miniseries form where it was condensed down, I think I would love it as like a historical epic. I just don't like serialized TV, I think, anymore. It's not necessarily his stuff. It's like, because like when that show started, I was all in. I was in like Flynn. I mean, you had the old cowboy actor, Sam Elliott. You have the country and western singer. He's in it.
Oh yeah, yeah, yeah.
Waylon Jennings or whatever the hell his name is, and his wife Faith
No,
Hill.
Faith Hill and what's his name?
Yeah, exactly. Who cares? We don't know who he is.
Yeah.
But he's great. He's great. I loved it. I was all in. 4 episodes in, I'm gonna go like chew the paint off outside the house. I'd rather do that than watch this anymore. Like I just got bored.
Now you know he did the Mexican movie with the assassin.
Sicario.
Yes,
Never seen it.
That's Taylor Sheridan.
Yeah, I've never
That's
seen
one of
it.
my favorite movies.
You've been telling me to watch that for years. I have yet to watch it. Yeah, he's got something. I mean, people love it. I don't know, man. There's just something about it that just irritates me or bores me or one and the same. And I'm just like, I don't know. I got a new game last night.
Okay.
It's an homage to The Legend of Zelda, sort of, made by Square. I think it was an indie team within Square. It's called Elliot. I got about 5 hours in it. I just love it. I love it so much. You collect heart pieces. You go through dungeons. It's not complicated. It's not going to win any awards. It's not. The writing is fairly simple, but it's just fun. It's a sweet, like the people in it. I don't know. I'm really, really liking it. My daughter did too. Tim McGraw. Thanks, Ralph.
Yeah.
Tim McGraw. Ralph is in chat. Everyone watch out. He's going to pull his pants off and show you his what's it. What's it not? His dingle dangle. His mangina.
That's his man purse.
Oh, you want to go to my cave and drink Bailey's out of a boot with me? You want to see my mangina? No. Old Greg. If you've never seen Old Greg, go look up Old Greg, and you're not going to thank me. You're going to hate me, but you're welcome. That is
lucky for you. I cannot find a video on X of a praying mantis eating a bird.
Good. I don't want to. What else are we gonna? I had a list of shit. I'm going through my messages here because I know I sent you one that I wanted to talk about.
Well, I know. I figured you would enjoy Canada booing other countries.
Oh, that's what it was.
When they played the national anthem.
So Canada. So tell me about that. So yes, that's what I wanted to bring up was the piece of shit snow Mexicans booing people.
And it's the Toronto because that's where they were playing.
I'm sorry, Mexicans. I take that back. You guys are quality people, not like the freaking Canadians.
Yeah, they're still booing the American flag, but supposedly they were booing the other nations, and I cannot find any actual proof of that. But supposedly they were booing other nations as their national anthems were being played. So,
well, I heard about that from a I guess an influencer. He was saying everyone knows you guys are pieces of shit now.
Yes,
congratulations, yeah. Canada. You guys are just nobody. You're gonna turn. See, everyone left you alone because they were like, "Oh, Canadians are so nice," and I've been on here for years saying you guys are pieces of shit. So and I'm not alone anymore because other people are like, you know what, Mac's kind of right. They're rude, they're hateful, they're arrogant, they're nasty to be around. They think they're always right, and now the word's getting out. What you're gonna find then is a whole different kind of attitude. People let you get away with stuff because they think you're nice and you're too stupid to know. But now they know. So you're gonna get popped in the mouth, and you guys are not tough. I live in the snow, so it doesn't make you tough. Makes you cold resistant. That's all it does. You're not tough. Give me the Mexican with the goat who lives out in the desert over your sorry ass any day. That guy's tough. But
exactly.
Yeah, they've been doing that, and just makes people hate your guts. And then they had the Americans singing the Canadian national anthem to help because something happened, and they finished the song for them. And it's like, yeah, good for you that you're politically captive. God.
Supposedly it was only thing I'm finding is they were just booing the United States flag because they raised all three flags for the host nations.
Okay.
That's all I'm saying. But still, I mean, this is
grow the fuck up.
Yeah, I mean, you're gonna come to the United States and get beat anyway. I mean, man,
so okay. Here's what I think, and this will solve a lot of it. So this is Max saves America. Okay, when I become king, I'm gonna have an initiative where every illegal can get as much land as he can conquer. Just got to get to the northern border. We'll leave us, provide you a bus ticket and 2 weeks worth of food, and we'll give you as much ammunition as you and your people can carry. And just whatever you kill, you get to keep up in Canada. Just go have at it. That solves our immigration problem. And then we got northern neighbors we can actually like because they're like us. They're violent, so we can have mutual respect for one another. I like that idea. And then you get rid of the Canadian problem. So then we don't have to wait for them to slowly get depressed and go on MAID. We could just look. You showed interest. You looked it up on the internet. We're just here to finish the result. Oh, I get so much shit from my Canadian friends. They're like, "Well, what about me?" I was like, "I wasn't talking about you, obviously."
Yeah, that poor friend of yours coming.
Yeah.
Yeah.
I just found on the peak of my roof. I don't know how I thought it was for a satellite dish, and a friend of mine comes over and he goes, "You put a flag up there?" It's like, "Huh?" He goes, "That's for a flag." I was like, "Bet. I'm getting an American flag when he comes down to visit." I've got a porch swing. I'm going to paint it red, white, and blue. I'm going all in. I'm going all in. When he comes in the house, it's just going to be Star Spangled Banner playing on repeat. Oh my God. I haven't watched. I haven't. I like I said, tried watching that. I haven't watched anything. Have you seen or watched anything besides sports this week?
No, just I wanted to watch the what you were telling me you were watching on
1883.
no, God, I don't want to watch that. The God, what's his name from The Office?
Oh yeah, I started that. I didn't get it finished. Jack Ryan, the Jack Ryan movie, really good. I've gotten about an hour into it. It's really good. Krasinski, right? John Krasinski. Is that
Yes.
it? I'm not good
Yep.
with their names. It's really good though.
Yeah, golly, what is that?
What is what?
Ryan.
Jack Ryan.
Jack Ryan. Did you say that?
I
missed
did.
it.
I did.
Yeah, went right over my head.
So apparently that the YouTuber Twitch streamer Hassan Piker is getting denied access to foreign countries now because word's gotten out that he's friends with terrorists.
Good.
And he's on there crying. He's like, "Whoa," and I'm like, dude, I saw that guy for the first time, like not real person, but like a full picture of him. He looks like a kid wearing a bodysuit. He's got a little ass head and a big body. It is the most comical looking thing I've ever seen. I don't think I could hate him if I wanted to, because he's surely got disabilities like mental retardation, something like that.
I agree.
Because he's something special, man. I just don't see how people listen to him either. He's so mean. After I just shit on Canadians for a whole hour. It's all in fun. Not really.
Did you see what happened in Brazil last week?
I did not.
You did not see? So a young lady was partaking in a bungee cord expedition.
Oh no.
Yes. I'm gonna send it to you. I don't know if you can show it. I don't think you probably should, but I will
Okay.
send it to you so you can watch it.
Okay.
I don't. So this young lady. So basically, what they do is they take them off a bridge, and
Oh,
they
she
put
doesn't
you on
have
the
her.
Yes, yes.
They never
And
strapped her in.
they didn't put a bungee on her. And the other videos that you see, somebody looks down that's standing. So there's another view of it behind. Um, um, yeah, never to jump off bridges, especially in the third world. The other videos behind it show like an angle where they look down, they look and then look down, and it shows the bungee cord still at the guy's feet behind. So supposedly they've arrested 6 people in
So
this.
this is what it's supposed to do for those on YouTube. This is what we're talking about. This is what should have happened. But the important part is that that little string right there wasn't connected.
Yes.
So they've arrested 6 people?
I do believe so. I do believe so.
Wow. That's
Supposedly, and
brutal.
here's something I'm saying. She had a GoPro stick in her hand.
Mm.
That video footage has not been released, thank God.
Yeah, nobody wants to see that.
Yeah, so that's a big deal of, and there's also lots of videos. And one of the biggest things people do in other countries is parasail, where they go behind the boats and
Oh, they have like
they
a
yeah,
cord.
they have a parachute attached to them, and they're just floating in a chair basically, or it's like a harness, so they float above the water. It drives them around the boat, and there's lots of videos to where they run them into buildings or run them into the bridges and stuff like that. So basically, what they're saying is be careful what you do in other countries. Um, and supposedly that lady was from Brazil too. I'm not for sure, but that's what I had first read that she was a
How old was she? Does it say? Because I didn't.
21-year old.
Ah, she's a baby.
Yes.
Oh god, somebody put yeet. I hate the internet.
Yep. 6 people have been reportedly detained by the police. I mean, I guess Brazil, would you say is a third world country? I'm not for sure how you would rate that.
Well, if only we had the most powerful research tool in the nation, in the world. Let's see. Is
Yeah. I mean, I've always watched those videos and I've always like, that would be cool, but then I'm like, no, I'm okay.
I mean, no.
And why would you do it from a bridge that has pillars under it anyway? Because what happens when you swing back into a pillar?
In
Yeah, I'm okay with
GDP, Brazil is not. Says the term third world is an outdated Cold War concept. Okay, yeah, I don't need a lecture. It's got 80th. It's got the 80th, the biggest GDP in 80th place
Okay,
in the
so
world.
they're not really.
They just got those favelas or whatever they call them.
Yeah, the favela. Yeah, those always look really bad. But it's really funny if you look that up. When Michael Jackson did that video in the favelas, one of the biggest drug lords in Brazil said, "Nobody will ever touch you. You are perfectly welcome in the favelas in Brazil." So that whole video is shot in the favelas in Brazil.
Huh? I didn't know
Yeah.
about that.
Oh yeah. That's a
Well, I went when I was in New Zealand back in 2010. They had bungee jumping, and my dad kept trying to get me to go. I was like, I'm not going to pretend to commit suicide. That's not something that's on my bucket list to ever do. And it was just walk out over this platform over a river and just fall, basically.
yeah.
And I was like, nah, I'm good. I'm not into the extreme sports, the parachuting, the bungee jumping. I do the kayaking. That stuff's fun, but you have a little more control than you do when you're just falling. Like, no, I'm good. I don't
Now
want to do that.
the ones that I like is the free fall when it's not a bungee. It's a rope. So basically, you free fall and you're in a big harness. So as you fall, you go. Now that one looks fun. I have free fallen before over the water. It's still scary as shit. Don't get me wrong. When your heart and
Mm-hmm.
I've rappelled off cliffs, and it's nothing the same when you free fall. That fall is just like, I mean, it's heart stopping. And this was only 80 feet, I think is what it was, something like that. 90 feet. It's still, because we did it over a water park. The boys and I did, and my son was like, Dad, let's go down and let's think about it for a minute and then come back up and we'll get it together. I said, Son, they said we can only go down once and they'll pull us back up again. If we go down again, we lose the money I spent for this. And he had to pull the cord. So
Oh.
that's even worse. Is it's different if they pull the cord so you don't know it's happening. So I was reaching across to pull the cord, and my son just pulls it, and then all you see in the video is us just screaming. Ah! Because I mean, that free fall is nothing you've ever felt before. And I've been on roller coasters like Six Flags has one. I can't remember that Texas.
Was it like the Superman swing?
No, Superman is yes. That's basically what it is. What we did over
Okay.
the water park. Yeah. So you're strapped, basically laying like you're Superman. Your
Right.
feet are up, and you just fall, and you go up over the water park, and all these people hear you scream like a girl. There's three of us, and we're screaming like girls.
Here's my problem. This, you know how you always say, no matter what it is, I find a way to ruin it.
Okay.
I
Okay.
I ruin it. So as
Yes.
soon as I'm thinking of doing something like that, I'm like, how long has that ride been there? Even if it's brand new, I'm like, did they inspect it? Have they tightened the bolts? Because things wear out after the first
There's
couple
no
tries.
bolts on that one.
Well, yeah, I know, but that's where my mind goes. How many ginormous fat cows have been up there and stretched that out? So I'm going to hit the ground. Like, that's how my mind goes. Just 90 miles a minute, and because they have one of those at the Royal Gorge in Colorado, and I tried to get my son to go on it because I'm too chicken shit to do it. I was like, just do it. Don't be a coward. He goes, you do it. I go, I would, but it serves no purpose. I'm afraid of nothing. So go up there and do it. I'm just gaslighting my son. This kid freaked out on the gondola ride across it. I was like, there's a little box. I have a video of it. I'll have to send it to you. It says, brake in case of emergency. I go, it looks like there's only one parachute in there, bud. You're screwed because I'm taking it. He was freaking out.
Oh God.
He was just he's like, stop, it's not funny. I was like, it would be freaky if I start swinging back and forth. He's like, Dad, stop it. Like, he was literally having to come up for it. And I'm howling, laughing. And my daughter's over there going, Dad, it's not fun to pick on him. He's handicapped.
Oh my God.
Yeah, so needless to say, none of us are brave enough to do what you and your son did. Because, like, none of us would, like, at all. I did find a cool series of videos. I didn't send them to you because I was watching on the computer. Red Bull Flying Team has their own YouTube, and they take you in each of their airplanes with the pilot from the moment they walk up to the plane to their pre-flight checks, and they talk over it. No commercials, no interruptions. They show you the startup procedure. They show them taxing out, why they rev the engine the way they rev the engine. When they take off, they're like, the torque will pull you to that, so you got to keep the stick over and down so that it doesn't kick out. These guys walk you through it, and then you fly with them as they do like one of their shows. So this one that I watched was the Corsair from World War II, the gull wing plane, and the P-51 Mustang. Dude, I watched the entirety of both of those. I just was glued to it. It was so awesome. And he was talking about, because the guy that was flying, I believe the Mustang, they were in the Alps. So he's like, it's cold, got to let the engines warm up more. And it was just like, you hear that, and it's coming through speakers or your headset. You can't really appreciate the growl of that Merlin engine. That's just so awesome, man. And it's Red Bull Flying or Red Bull Racing or something like that on YouTube. I highly recommend going through. And then I watched one on one of our early jets. They have, dude, this Red Bull's about to have the second biggest air force in the world if they keep this up. Because he had, I don't know what the jets are, because I kind of don't pay attention to jets. You're more of a jet guy.
Right.
But yeah, he had this. It's got little ass wings on it, man. And when he hits that throttle, it's just like it's go time. It's really cool, really cool. I'm not getting in one of those, but it's really cool to watch other people that are brave do it. Flying terrifies me.
I believe that I watched a video of the Red Bull guys flying, and they literally lost their pilot's license. I would have to look this up because they flew the planes up into a stall and jumped out and free fell into each other's planes and then piloted them again. And the whoever's in charge of pilot's license took their licenses after they did this stunt.
Oh yeah, here it is. Found it. You're correct.
So I'm right.
The FAA revoked the pilot license of Luke Akins and Andy Farrington following the unauthorized midair plane swap stunt in April 22.
It's bad ass.
The
Oh
stunt
my.
resulted in the crash of one of the two Cessna 182 aircraft.
Oh, I thought they both made it, and they must have stopped it. I must have not got to watch it all.
Lead pilot Luke had explicitly requested an exemption from FAA regulations, but was denied prior to the event. He proceeded with the stunt anyway. Wow. Abandoning his plane seat.
Yeah, they jumped and flew free fell. I didn't know it crashed. It must have. I must have watched it and it cut out.
That's kind of so they jump out, they swap planes in midair.
Yes, they free fall into each other's planes. And
I'm sorry, that's kind of badass.
That's really badass.
Yeah. That's some Call of Duty shit.
Yes.
You eject out of your jet, use your parachute to get on the helicopter, kill everybody on the helicopter, then take the helicopter and kill everybody on the ground. That's some Call of Duty stuff right there, dude. Yeah, I have to find that video. Is there a video of this? Let's see. Risk versus reward.
That's it. Rainbow's plane swap. Isn't it?
Yeah. Involved in failed plane swap. You probably don't want to play it on YouTube because if they got revoked, that probably means that's a banned video.
I watched it on YouTube. So. There's a bad. Hey, I wonder what you think Rocco's watching the World Cup for his birthday?
Rocco doesn't know what soccer is. Unless it's a human head and there's a hoop, like a basketball hoop, he's not interested. He's a native. They don't watch soccer. But there is a lot of drinking, so he may be watching it. I take that back. There's a lot of drinking involved.
I've been doing that today. I celebrated the U.S. win with a nice glass today and a nice cigar.
So somebody pointed out that the U.S., if they continue to win on their 250th birthday on July 4th, could be facing the English team.
English or Canada?
No, England. English? They said the 250 on our birthday, we could be in a match with England.
Yeah, England's got a nice team, man. They got a.
Well, that's when we break out the muskets and send their ass packing across the sea like we did 250 years ago.
Yeah, but our best. The sad thing is supposedly our best player hasn't. I think he played in a half because last week when we got off the show, I got to watch the second half of USA and Paraguay, and supposedly he played in the first half, and he's battling a calf issue. Which in basketball, calf issues are a big deal because they usually can result in a torn Achilles. So they're really trying to manipulate this guy into trying to save him for the later rounds. So now he doesn't have to play in game 3. He didn't play in game 2. So their best player, according to the I guess analysts, the people that know what they're talking about. He didn't play at all today, so. So, go ahead. Y'all don't want none of this. They do have the English. Their number one guy he's a big dude, and he's pretty legit.
I think the thing is, if they're here in the United States, they need to at least put on mouth guards because if they cut our guys with their front teeth, that's going to at least be tetanus. I mean, they're a third world shithole country over there. They think fish and chips is a delicacy. Like, these are savages.
Fish and chips are pretty good. I like fish and chips.
Yeah, it's fine, but it shouldn't be the national core, like, main dish. It's like, that's disturbing. Like, their native bird is a switchblade. Like, let's come on. These people are savages. So if they're playing our players, what if our players get nicked by them and get some natural blood pathogen that we've supposedly eradicated, like smallpox? These guys are probably carrying shit tons of smallpox. They probably are they're just, you know what I mean? Like they're walking petri dishes. They probably just discovered that you can actually use water to wash your bodies when they're over here. That's how regressive they are. So it's like, do you really want our team to be exposed to that kind of filth over here in our home country? They're just over here they're spreading COVID. That's what it is. That's why they had the World Cup here. They're trying to kill us. Are they a good team? Is the United States actually a good team or no?
They look to be a good team. They had some. I think they got beat by somebody in the qualifying matches and got shut out, so they got a bad rap. I want to say it might have been the Chinese.
That's because
Or
those guys are little. Oh, okay.
maybe Japan, somebody like that.
Chinese guys
And
are little though. They're hard to catch. They're like
oh yeah,
leprechauns, and they're probably running around chasing grasshoppers because it's protein. Oh, look over there, butterfly. I bet tastes good.
yeah.
I mean, does anyone give them a
They look good.
chance of winning, like the tournament?
I'm
'Cause
not for sure. I haven't. The coming into it, it was from what I saw them picking was France, Argentina, Spain, and somebody else. I can't remember who it was, but those were the top four. Which of course Argentina has uh, Lionel Messi, supposedly one of the best players, and he's great to watch if you watch him. He actually plays for the I think the LA no Miami. He actually plays over here in the United States now for one of the pro teams in the
Wait,
United States.
we have pro teams in
Oh, dude,
soccer?
yeah. Oh yeah, we have a lot, and they actually because they have quite a few foreign players like Lionel Messi. Two of the Argentinian players play on that Miami team, and
I'm so disappointed in my country right now. We have professional soccer. I've never heard of this. I thought it was just
yeah,
USA men's soccer. I didn't know there was a league.
no. There's a like that's what I was trying to say earlier. I mean, you have the Europa League, you have the Spanish League in Spain. Europa's like Manchester United, and
He
uh,
says that like I know what the hell that
yeah,
is.
you should.
Okay.
If I
But
if I was ever to go to England, that's really the only thing I want to do is go catch a match.
I just want to go to Hadrian's Wall and then go see Scotland. That's
But
kind of
that's yeah, I want to go to Scotland, but England, the only thing I want to do in England is go to a match.
oh, apparently
Yeah.
Jeremy Clarkson has cancer.
Oh, that sucks.
Yeah. It comes out on Clarkson's farm, I guess the last two episodes. It gets diagnosed.
Oh,
I haven't watched it. You said England. That's how my mind works. There's nothing I want to do in England other than go visit some historical sites. Soccer, no. There's no chance in hell I'm going to a soccer game in England. No way. Couldn't pay me to.
dude,
No way.
they take it so seriously
Yes.
and they chant but if you don't wear I think you would be okay just going as a fan and wanting to indulge in their culture.
They
I
would
think you would
probably,
be fine.
yeah, but they would probably see me as feminine and try to impregnate me because they drink so much that they're not even human at that point. And I'd be fighting off grown men trying to plant their seed, and I would just it'd be disgusting. No, I don't want to do that. I do, yeah, you're going into the lion's den with that stuff. Like, yeah, I mean, it'd be cool, like you said. I guess it would be cool if you were into that stuff, but yeah, I don't know, man. There's a lot of hotheads with low IQs that go to those things.
Oh
It's
gosh,
like
yes.
it's like going to LSU to watch a football game. I wouldn't do that either. A lot of inbred LSU, a lot of it. They attacked my ex-in-laws who were in their 80s to go see OU LSU. They attacked them, threw beer on them. Were ready to try to fight them.
LSU is bad. It's bad about that. Yeah, yeah.
I'm like, that's when you should have pulled out a Smith and Wesson and just ended that whole family's lifeline.
Yeah, but you couldn't get it into the game. That's the only problem.
Oh, this was they didn't go to the stadium. They were at some,
Oh, really?
yeah, they
Bar
couldn't
or
get
something like
tickets.
that?
Yeah, they were at a
Yeah.
sports bar. And
Oh yeah, no, I would have no.
that's what I mean. I wouldn't want to go to, like, because you're saying Manchester United's big deal. No,
Yeah,
I'm good.
yeah, man, but they have a lot of teams there. But it's like I have some things I'd like to do in the United States. Like I would like to go to an LSU football game at night in Baton Rouge. They say it's one of the best experiences of a football game ever. But with that being said, if you're wearing the opponent's jersey or you're a fan of the opponents, they're not nice to you. So you just go in there and you just don't wear anything and just
Most of those people can't even spell college. How dare you judge me for who I want to root for, motherfucker?
just,
You can't even
but
spell
it's
OU.
that. I understand. I totally agree. That's why me as a Notre Dame fan would not wear Notre Dame gear if I wouldn't go watch a Notre Dame LSU game. I'm not stupid. I was born at night, just not last night. I know what they do to those people. So I'd like to go to a game just because they say the ambiance is amazing as a football game. That being said, you have to understand your where you are. I'd like to go watch Ohio State, Michigan, and I'm not a fan of either one of them at the big house in Ohio State. It's like 105,000 people cheering. Oh, that football game would be amazing. Amazing.
See,
I'd like to go I'd like to go see a Cubs game, and I'm not a Cubs fan. I'd like to go to the Cubs Stadium.
there's only two stadiums I would like to go to, just two, and that's Wrigley Field and Lambeau
Wrigley
Field.
Field. Yeah, I'd like to go to Wrigley. I'd like to go to Lambeau Field, but I'm not going in the wintertime.
Oh, that's
Sorry.
when you got to go. No, that's when you got to go. Well,
No, I'm sorry. I watched that shit on TV.
yeah,
I
I'm
watched
with
that shit
you.
on
I'm with you. I don't want to.
you can go in September or October. It's still gonna be chilly. It wouldn't be too hot.
I just don't care about the sport. I just like the history
Yeah,
of the place.
yeah,
I think it's cool.
yeah.
And like Wrigley
You used to
Field.
be a Green Bay fan. Too.
Yeah, I did.
Yeah,
Um,
chasing tail. Um,
yes,
yeah,
yes.
yeah. There's nothing
See,
wrong with that. There's
nope.
nothing wrong with that.
That's what got me
Nothing.
into the NFL was a cute girl that
Yeah,
liked the Packers, so I became a
yeah.
Packer fan.
It's like I mean,
She's
I've
probably
never
trying to
seen
tell
an
me
NFL.
something, and I didn't pick up on the innuendo when I was a kid. She was a Packer fan. She's probably trying to tell me what she was into, but I was too naive to understand. Damn it. It took me all this time to figure out what she was wanting. God, I'm dumb. Anyway,
I just learned this today.
no, no.
A guy named Kazuya Ibisawa, um, the legendary art director for Demon Slayer, passed away in April. I just learned that today, so I don't know what the next movie of Demon Slayer
Wow.
yeah, he died April the 14th. So condolences to his family. And that last movie was amazing.
Yeah, I still haven't
Amazing.
seen it. I still haven't seen it.
Yeah, well, you can't watch it until you get caught up on the episode. So you gotta keep caught up because they basically got rid of the episodes and went to a movie form. So the last to finish up the
Do you think they
series
did
is
it
going to
because
be
he
all.
was sick?
No, they did it for. If I was a betting man, I don't know. I would say for money, but they don't. I mean,
It's
they
printed
the
money. Yeah, it printed money. That
yeah,
animated.
because I mean, well, because even the last two arcs, you got to see an episode from each of the last two arcs. You'd see the ending episode and the first episode. So they did it at the movie. So they already knew they had, and Demon Slayer is such a big deal. Um, I just think they wanted to put it on the big screen. And I'm not for sure if Demon Slayer was done like Dragon Ball used to be done, like every episode was aired on TV in Japan. I'm not for sure. Um, but he did pass away, so that's a big deal for Demon Slayer because I think there's at least two movies left. I want to say I read two movies.
Okay.
So condolences to that.
Yeah.
But what I'm so interested in is right now is the last arc of Bleach is coming out in July, and they are teasing it so bad. It looks so good. I hate them all. I hate them all for showing me teasing and how these people are getting to see these content creators on TikTok how they're getting to see this shit. I'm so jealous. Put it to you like this: there's 13 episodes left in the final arc of Bleach. 25 major fights in 13 episodes.
Oh my God.
It's going to be action packed from the beginning to the end of this final arc. It's going to be so good. I can't get enough.
And when does it come out?
Um, they haven't released an actual date. AI is only giving me what it can find is July 25th. I've even seen somebody say that they're going to give us the first 2 episodes in movie form. And the sad thing is, I have nobody here that is caught up on Bleach. My son's not watched it.
Where's it at? On Netflix?
Hulu. Bleach is only on Hulu. Remember, because I got so mad because I thought Disney was going to mess it up.
Yeah,
and
yeah.
All they did was get the rights to air it. Because I was so mad about that, and that was when we first started the podcast. Because I was like, they're just going to tear up my show, and just mess it up so bad.
Yeah,
but
because that's what they do.
Yes, it is. So, but I watched a little snippet today. It's like a 3-minute of one of the episodes. I watched it like 6 times. It's so good. It's so good.
They got
but you gotta remember, Bleach was done by Naruto, so the same creators of Naruto. So that's why I like it. I guess that's why I like it so much.
I haven't, like I said, I haven't really watched anything this week. I've just been
neither have I.
Just working.
Working, and I've listened to a lot of football working, which is hard to do. It's worse than listening to hockey because he touches. Oh, that's a tackle, and then the English announcers, because football.
The jiggly toggling, go. You're like, what is happening?
Yeah. But it's been good, and then getting to catch up on it, it's been good. It's been good. The football, this soccer, as we call it, has been good this week. So.
Soccer was the original term for the sport until some British aristocrat decided he wanted to differentiate.
Yeah, I know you told me that. I didn't know that. That's weird. I always just assume they call it football.
Here's the deal. Anytime a British person tells you something, you should immediately know it's fucking bullshit. Because
it wasn't that they told me that. It's just when you watch it, it says football.
Yeah, because they say that's what they call it. But they're full of shit. They don't even know their own history. That's why they're walking around with great gay pride flag shirts. And there's not even a month over there. Sorry. I'm just salty. So there was a list of, on PlayStation, some new games that came out, and I don't care. For the first time in a long time since they did their DRM shit, and I canceled all of my subscriptions on PlayStation. I'm basically playing solely on my PC now. I did order a new Xbox Series X to watch Netflix and stuff on.
Did you?
Yeah, it should be here Monday or Tuesday.
Oh, that's right, because your son took your other one.
Yeah. So I was like, I'll just get a new one, 2 terabyte. It wasn't $1,000 like PlayStation wants for their new PS5.
Is that what they want for it, and you got to do all that other crap?
Yeah, it's they're wanting to charge, I think it's $900 for a 2 terabyte PS5. Let's see. Yes.
Amazon.
5.
Let's go to Amazon.
Prices. Let's see here. Effective April 2nd. The
is that a certain version?
So the disc edition is 6. Okay, that's not what it's going up to. It's going up because I've seen it more than once. It's going to be $900 for the digital. I think it's either PS5 Pro is $899. Maybe that's what it was. So everything went up $100.
Oh, on Amazon, PS5 2 terabyte digital console with 2 controllers, $1,079.
There you go. Yeah, I'm not doing that. I'm hoping.
And you got to do all that other crap we were talking about.
Yeah. And I'm hoping that the Steam machine comes out and kicks the shit out of both Xbox and PlayStation. Because if it's as good as what I think, everyone goes, just get a PC and hook it to your TV. I don't want to. I'll probably get a Steam machine and hook it to my TV and be done with it.
Now, your Steam machine, will your Steam games that are on your computer play on your Steam machine?
I would
Or do you have to?
assume so. I would assume so.
I guess if
don't-
you connect you would have to because your Steam account would be the
Right.
same.
Yeah.
Now, the only problem with that is certain games that are on console only won't.
Yeah,
Now, I know
no.
they put a lot of those games on console.
Well, PlayStation
on-
announced they're no longer going to do that. So no more PlayStation games are coming to
On-
PC.
Oh, because they're trying to rape you and pillage you.
Yep. And PlayStation they really messed up chasing trends. PlayStation used to be the place that made the trend. Nintendo and PlayStation were the trendsetters. So like you go back to the Wii, they came out with a motion sensitive controller and game. That thing swept across, and it was a horrible console, like underpowered.
It
It was
fun,
awful.
though.
But it was
Loved it.
fun, and it sold gangbusters just
Oh,
because of the
God, we had to-
peripherals.
Yeah, we had to wait a year, 6 months, 8 months to get it before I could find one for the boys. It was
Yeah.
terrible.
And then,
Dad, when are we getting one? When are we getting one? Man,
well, then
shut the hell up.
the Xbox right after that launched the Kinect. Remember, it was a little thing you put
Right,
on
yep,
top of it.
It actually came with the first 360 we bought.
Right, and then
or Xbox One.
No, it was a 360 probably, because I think it came out during the 360 era, if I'm not mistaken.
Yes, but then
Oh yeah.
when they went to the Xbox One, it came with a Kinect.
Yeah, and then
then
didn't
they went to the
PlayStation
Xbox One.
have PlayStation Move or something like that?
Something like that. I've not had a PlayStation since the PlayStation 2.
And then PlayStation started coming out with just killer single player action adventure games.
But they've always had those. I mean,
Right.
that's what they were known for.
Xbox was, you got Xbox if you wanted to play Call of Duty,
If you wanted to play fighting games,
shooters.
because shooters or fighting games, even fighting games when they first put out Mortal Kombat, you didn't want I just know that I saw people in line returning their PlayStation games to buy it for Xbox because the PlayStation Live or whatever it is.
Oh yeah. And now that's $80 a
they-
month.
Yeah, but they couldn't. It didn't. It was just so laggy.
Well, it's funny
Yeah.
because like PlayStation wants $80 a year, not a month, $80 a year. I could play those same games on my PC for $0.
Right.
So why would I give you $80? You can just suck it. And none of your
Yeah, I agree.
games are good enough for me to buy like I bought a PS5 for one game and one game only, and that was Ghost of Yotai. And that came out to be such a big pile of shit for me that like PlayStation will never get any more of my money until they fix their shit.
Now, didn't you play Wukong on PlayStation?
Yes. No, I've played good games on there, but the
Yeah.
reason I bought the console was to play Ghost of Tsushima 2. And then they put out that whatever pile of shit.
Right. Yeah. After Ghost of Tsushima.
Yeah, you make me fall in love with the characters of that game, and then you're like, we're gonna go in the future with the girl boss. You're gonna love her girl penis. Enjoy it. We're gonna slap you in the face with it. Like it? No, I don't like it. Wait till you hear her talk. I am a samurai. I will defeat you. I am a voice actress. That's how she sounds. It's awful. It's awful. And after that, and now, PlayStation made a big, horrible mistake chasing trends. They went for all the live service. I think they had like 15, something ridiculous. They were going to put out 15 like live service games. Concord, they had a whole list. Concord failed. Every single one of them has failed. Except for Helldivers. But nobody expected Helldivers to do numbers anyway. And Helldivers is the only thing, I think, in the last generation of PlayStation that's actually sustained itself. And People love that game. Like you can go on there at any time of day or night and there's 30,000 people playing. That's not massive numbers, but that's pretty good for a game that was like nobody had really heard of except people that played the first one. That's kind of it, dude. Like GTA 6 might have had a bump in people getting a PlayStation or playing on it.
But GTA 6 will be on Xbox. Also.
It'll be on everything. Yeah, it'll be on Xbox and PC. It'll probably take a while to port to PC, but yeah, it'll be on Xbox and PlayStation at launch. So, you know, I just don't know what PlayStation is trying to do. They've lost so much money chasing these trends, and you guys used to like you know when it's like when you're playing those action games and it's like press X quickly, quick time events.
Right.
That's PlayStation.
Right.
PlayStation started that shit. The quick time events. They made the trends, and other companies followed them, and now they're chasing those.
What was the first one with Snake Eyes? Snake.
Oh yeah, you swapped your controller when you were fighting.
What was
Psycho Mantis?
Yes, but what was the name of the game?
Metal Gear Solid.
Metal Gear. That was such a good game.
And they just now it's just remakes and shitty first person games with ugly characters. And I'm sorry, I'm not playing your game if I know you've got some kind of vendetta against your customer, so you can just eat shit. I'm not buying Wolverine because you made every girl in that look like a dude. And then they got this Naughty Dog, I think the guys that did the zombie game everyone fucking loves.
Yes.
So they're making one with the space lesbian witch with black bald girl that's ugly as shit. And I was like, yeah, skip that one too. I'm just done. I'm done. Stop preaching. Just make fucking good stories. I say it almost every single episode, but yeah. So
because that's what we enjoy. We want good stuff, good movies, good video games.
Yes.
Give us what we want or suck it.
Like this Elliot game I'm playing. It's not rewriting stories. It's just fun. It's a simple, fun video game. I mean, it's like Zelda. I can't go into this dungeon until I figure out how to light candles. I don't find out how to light candles till like an hour and a half later when I'm in another dungeon and the fairy figures out she can learn a spell how to light fires. Then I got to go back and find that. That's just fun. It's not complicated. It's just fun. Like, bring back fun to video games, you miserable lesbian eating cows. All right. Kaz, I'm done. I'm off my soapbox.
That's all I got. I got nothing else. Oh, I do have one more thing.
Yep.
To all the fathers, happy Father's Day on Sunday.
Obviously not you black guys. No offense. Sorry. Nobody's listening by this point. It's fine.
Then that's gonna be it. You used to find us on YouTube at 6:30 every Friday. But anyway,
happy Juneteenth.
Oh God! But anyway, happy Father's Day to the real fathers out there. Tell your fathers you love them. Buy them a drink if you're old enough. Have a drink with them.
Yeah,
all that good stuff. Maybe light a good stogie with them.
I got a question.
That's coming up Sunday. Yes.
Is it racist to call somebody a watermelon warrior? This is genuine because I saw it on Twitter and people were getting like in a tizzy over it. Is that is it? Because I don't.
Meme is pretty bad.
So it's a meme. Okay, because I heard somebody say that. I was like, what the hell is that about? So, okay.
I didn't look into where it came from or who started it. So
it is racist connotation. Okay.
I think it's racist, but I'm not for sure because I didn't look into it. I saw a whole bunch of it.
Well, if y'all want to get after somebody, just send me an email. I'll give you Ralph's personal phone number, and he can field all those calls. He's got nothing else to do.
He's got nothing else to do. He takes all our phone calls and complaints.
Mm-hmm. Yep.
And when you email Mac later, he'll send that on to you.
Yep. You get a personal phone message from Ralph. So you guys
Yes,
just
he'll
let me
he'll
know.
take care of all those problems.
That would be so
And
shitty. Just say horrible shit. And he's doing his job, and his phone keeps ringing, and he just goes, "You piece of shit!" And he's like, well, "Who is this?" He'd have
that'd
no
be
idea.
so
All
that'd
right.
be so beautiful. But hey, every Friday night, 6:30 Central Time on YouTube. Give us a like, share, let everybody know you're watching us. Send us a message like Ralph did tonight. And then you can hit us up on the X. It's Odd Times Podcast. You can hit us up on the good old talk, Odd Times Podcast. We also have a gram, all Odd Times Podcast. And you can send Mac an email, oddtimespodcast@yahoo.com. And then they can find you streaming probably later tonight.
On Twitter, Twitch, wherever. You know where it's at. Don't ask me questions. Odd Guy Mac. And
till next week, let's go USA.
yeah, on everything. And if you're not American, fuck your country.